But I prayed to God and I said, I don't want to die. After all, I wanted to die. It was so horrible. But I had a moment of clarity. We call it in the recovery community. I had a moment of clarity and I said, please, don't let me die like this. And within some time, I was in a position to get myself some help. And I've not wanted to give that help back. I have not one day wanted to get my help back and get my misery refunded. Not 1 minute. Not 1 minute have I wanted to go back to where I came from and do that to myself. So I wasn't going to talk about none of that. I did. But God. But God. But God. So I'm going to say a little bit about what I really want to say. I want to say something about family. Pastor made the suggestion, and so today is Family Day. It's Friends and Family Day. And we would not be here without our family and our friends. We wouldn't be here. We have gone through what the average human being will never know nothing about. And we still here. And we still trudging, we still fighting, we still pushing all along. And it's because God said, I'm sending y'all a Savior. Don't get confused like they want you to be about the Savior. Utilize Him to the full extent of the Word. And have Him guide you and lead you and make intercession for you on my behalf. And I do that every day. Just this little story about family. In less than 30 days, I'm going to be going to Texas to see Joseph. And here's a miracle of family. I'm going to Texas, and I'm going to spend a couple days with my granddaughter. Me and my ex-husband are going to go down. And we're going to stay for a day or two with her. And then we're going to drive to Houston. And we're going to go to Joseph's brother, Walter, to his mother's house. We're going to spend the night there, and then we're all going to drive to Three Rivers on Saturday morning, probably about 3 o'clock in the morning. Now here's where you got to have family. You got to know the difference. You just don't try it without your family. Me, by every right, me and this woman, as society would tell us, we're arch enemies. We don't like each other. We can't get along. You know, they say black women can't get along with nobody, so that ain't the biggest lie I ever heard. But we supposed to have all this strife. Do you know that I love this woman like a sister, and she loves me like a sister? And because I've done that since the day I met her, my son is in Texas, and he's got a mother in Texas. He has a mother in Texas right down the road from where he is right now. They both calling her. They both talking to her on the phone. She's providing love and prayer to them in Texas, and they got a mama right here. So, if you fighting with your babies' mamas and babies' daddies, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. This world got enough fight for you without you adding to the fight. Don't do that. Every child on this planet needs somebody to love them. Needs somebody to love them. Love every child. I don't care if you got children with somebody who got 10 babies' mamas. You love that child. You love your child. You love your child's sisters and brothers, and you love your child's mother and father. Love your children. And love your children's sisters and brothers. We don't have a lot of 60, 70-year wedding anniversaries like we did when I was coming up. So we got a lot of divorce. So that means people are going to be married 2 or 3 times. They may have 2 or 3 sets of kids. Love them all. Love them all. Do not get in the way of what those children need because of your own selfishness, self-centeredness, or your own ego. Let it go. Let it go. Love these children. These 2 brothers that God hooked back up, the federal government was trying to do my son in. But look what God did. Put them together in one place. And they got a mama right there where they at. So I'm going, and we're going to visit them for 2 whole days. I'm going to cry. I'm going to pray. lady now. Look, sit down somewhere. You need to go home. You got too much going on in here. But I'm already there. I'm already in my heart and in my spirit. And so I want my church family to know, Pastor,
Bless you.
I wouldn't be standing here in this right now if it hadn't been for you. For you, Pastor, and all of you, this situation had the potential to knock me to my knees in a way that probably much else in life could have. Y'all was an eyewitness. I kept trying to tell people what was going on, but nobody knew until they got to that courtroom. They was like, whoa, this ain't no joke up in here. Barry Bonds was on trial at one end of the courtroom, and my son was on trial on the other end. My son had almost as many people in the courtroom as Barry Bonds did. Because that's how much foolishness, that's how much trouble the adversary had going on all day, every day. But look at God. The final word was, I'm placing him with his brother. I'm placing his brother with him. And the first thing my son said to his brother was, I've been wanting a relationship with you all my life. I've been looking for what I have with you right now all my life. Them streets had my son's name on them. All of his friends are dead. Every single person every single boy he grew up with is dead. Not in a wheelchair, not in the ICU, not in jail. They are dead. Now, I didn't learn that my son ain't the only one who got that story. These streets, they trying to get us. They trying to get us. But I'm here to tell every young man under the sound of my voice, all here and all over the world, it is a lie. It is a lie, and everything that you need, if you don't have it, we got it. We got it. We have the love, we have the wisdom, and we have the care that we need to pass on, and we're willing to do it. I love you. I love you.
Praise God. The Spirit of the Lord is in this place. And I'm not trying to break the spirit, but her confession, Pastor, I got a confession. It's a funny confession. It's funny, but since we confessing today, they say confession is good. Okay? And I have to say, I love the testimony that my sister B was, 'cause I know she was in the spirit, and I couldn't break that. But I have to confess, when you said, if somebody slaps you, you're going to turn your face. Y'all got to pray for me. I ain't there yet. And she was looking at me like she was looking for me for an answer. I couldn't answer. I don't want to lie. I'm confessing. I ain't there yet. Y'all gonna pray for me. Because if I get slapped deep, trust me. Well, pray for me. I'll get better. But I had to say that. Because I do understand, that God brings us stronger and stronger. I just ain't ready to tell you yet. Y'all, please don't slap me. Please don't. So I had to say that, because my sister was, I know I felt you. I felt you. And she looked me dead in my eye, and I said, oh, Lord, she looked me dead in my eye. Me too. I would have told a bald face. That's my confession. Jeanette, I had to confess that. I couldn't hold it, but I did. I know. Pray for me. Because if they slap me, I just pray for me, okay? I'm going to turn it in the hands of the poor.